Well, the head of the political science department at the prestigious Ashoka University, Ali Khan Mahmoodabad, was arrested on Sunday after two FIRs were filed against him for very stringent charges on a social media post he put up on Operation Sindoor. So, what's happening in this case that's raised eyebrows across the country? The Deputy Commissioner of Police, Sonipat Haryana, who had made the arrest, said it was based on two complaints. One from the chairperson of the Haryana State Commission for Women, Renu Bhatia, and the other from a village sarpanch who's also a member of the BJP. Now, Mahmoodabad, who heads the Department of Political Science at Ashoka University, has used to be the national spokesperson of the Samajwadi Party. What did he say exactly? Now, it is a very long post that you can find on the internet if you look it up. But he effectively said that while he was happy to see right-wing people applauding Colonel Qureshi, they should be demanding to protect the victims of mob lynching and arbitrary bulldozing of properties. He described the media briefings of Colonel Qureshi and right-wing commander and wing commander Vyomika Singh as optics. He said, optics must translate to reality on the ground, otherwise it's just hypocrisy. You'll remember that Wing Commander Singh and Colonel Qureshi had briefed the media during Operation Sindoor alongside Foreign Secretary Vikram Misri. He had also, in the same post, I must remind you, said that the press conference shows that an India united in its diversity is not completely dead as an idea. So the entire post was actually complimentary in many places and critical in a couple of other places. What happened then? The Haryana State Commission for Women on the 12th of May in its notice mentioned that the panel has taken suo motu cognizance, which means nobody brought a complaint to them. They noticed it and they took cognizance of public statements and remarks made by Mahmoodabad. And the commission has said that after its initial review of these remarks, they've raised concerns about the disparagement of women in uniform, including Colonel Qureshi and Wing Commander Singh, undermining their roles as professional officers in the Indian Armed Forces. Now, in his defense, the professor's lawyer has refuted the charges and said that the remarks were bound within academic and democratic discourse and maintained that his remarks were misunderstood and asserted that he had exercised his fundamental right to freedom of speech. Now, his lawyer, Kapil Balyan, has in defense argued in court that he's a nationalist and a patriot and his social media post has been wrongly interpreted. In fact, he had put another statement on X or Twitter where he said he believed that the Women's Commission was overreaching its jurisdiction and had misread and misunderstood his posts. What are the charges he's facing? And this is really important. Now, based on the Commission's complaint under the new BNS, he is facing acts endangering the sovereignty, unity, and integrity of India. This is almost sedition. Statements including public mischief, deliberate actions insulting the modesty of women, promoting enmity between different groups and religions. Now, based on the Sarpanch's complaints, he is promoting enmity between different groups on race, place of birth, residence, and so on. Actually prejudicial to national integration and deliberate and malicious acts to outrage religious feelings. Who is, for a second, let's take a minute to understand who is Ali Khan Mahmoodabad, who's at the center of all of this. Apart from being a professor at Ashoka University, he is apparently a writer, a poet, a political scientist. He's from Lucknow. He comes from a royal family. His father, Muhammad Amir Mahmoodabad Khan, was also known as Zada Sahib. He was a two-time Congress MLA and a very popular figure in Uttar Pradesh's, South region, and he fought a 4-decade battle to reclaim his family properties that were seized under the Enemy Property Act. His grandfather was the last ruling Raja of Mahmoodabad and the key financier of the Muslim League before India's independence. His mother, Rani Vijay, is a daughter of the former Foreign Secretary Jagat Singh Mehta, who held office between 1976 and 1979 under the ministry of Mr. Atal Bihari Vajpayee when he was External Affairs Minister. Now, this is according to India Today. Apart from that, Ali Khan he studied at Lamatinia, Lucknow. He has an MPhil and a PhD from the University of Cambridge. He studied Arabic at Damascus in Syria, and at Ashoka University he focuses the evolution of Muslim political identity in northern India. His doctoral thesis explored themes of public poetry gatherings, homeland citizenship, and Muslim selfhood. He's written several books. He briefly ventured into politics, entering the Samajwadi Party in 2018, and he was spokesperson from 2019 to 2022. This is the history of the individual in question. As the university reacted, Ashoka University sort of vaguely distanced itself, and he said it will cooperate with the police. The faculty of Ashoka University and the faculty of JNU have called this arrest groundless and untenable, and have condemned it. The Congress party has come out in his defense. Pawan Khera said that he's being targeted right now only because of his name and for no other reason. Several other parties have come in to his defense as well. The CPIM, the AIM, Asauddin Owaisi, Trinamool Congress's MP Mahua Moitra have all supported him also. What is the status of the case right now? His lawyer approached the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court has agreed to hear his case, but not today. So the bench, comprising of Chief Justice B.R. Gavai and Justice George, took note of the submissions and have listed it. He was being represented by senior advocate Kapil Sibal for either Tuesday or Wednesday, which means that he will spend at least one night in jail. Now, a lot of people are sort of also at this point pointing out another case that came up in Supreme Court today, and this was Madhya Pradesh Minister Vijay Singh. He made a very controversial remark on Colonel Qureshi as well. He had basically said that she is the sister of the same community of terrorists that the Prime Minister sent to avenge those who had been killed in the terror attack of April 22nd. Now, the Supreme Court today has set up a special investigative team comprising of 3 senior IPS officers who do not belong to Madhya Pradesh to investigate the statements made by BJP Minister Vijay Shah. Apparently during the hearing, the court also said that the remarks were filthy, crass, and shameful. And he said the court said the entire nation is ashamed of what you have said. So obviously, a clear voicing of the court's displeasure, but no arrest. So here Vijay Shah is still out of jail, and on the other hand, Ali Khan is in jail and will spend the night in jail. I just want to, read out to you the Indian Express editorial on this matter. This is, you'll find it in the Indian Express website. It's much longer editorial, but I'll pull out a couple of points in it, where they've said that in his address to the nation after Operation Sindoor, the Prime Minister acknowledged unity displayed by political class and civil society, and also Foreign Secretary Vikram Misri said Pakistan is unfamiliar with Indian citizens criticizing their own government. It's a hallmark of an open and functioning democracy. Now, what the Indian Express says is that basically this arrest draws into question or draws a shadow over the thing that we are most proud of. And it also talks about the fact that on one hand, there's display of extreme prejudice where a minister of the government has called Colonel Qureshi the sister of terrorists and draws censure from the court, but none from his party, and he's right now free to go. And on the other hand, we have a government right now who's calling all parties together to make a uniform stance for India to the world, and this particular arrest is sort of it stands in contrary to all of that. So we are definitely a country that believes in freedom of speech. It's a fundamental right that cannot be taken away from you. But there are conditions to freedom of speech, and national integrity and national safety is among them. Do you believe, leave me in the comment section, do you believe that the statement that was made by the professor of Ashoka University, do you believe that it endangers India in any way? Do you believe he was exercising his right to freedom of speech? Leave me a comment in the comment section.